If there's something that piques your interest, just go with it. I think my career's evolved over time. We know that loads of GPs' careers continue to evolve over time, and we've got probably one of the most flexible and diverse ways of working. So it's really great that you can keep changing what you're doing slightly to keep your interest up and keep you retained in this career, ideally in Derbyshire.
We are in a very fortunate position. As a GP, you can mould your career in many ways, and it's down to you how you'd like to do that.
Whoever wants to think of a career in GP, I would say to them it is hard work. I would say it is something which presents a challenge, but I would say it's very fulfilling. I go home sometimes worried about certain things, but ultimately happy doing what I do, and I look forward to other challenges and opportunities that come my way. So I think it is a very good career for the right people.
We may work long hours, but I am a strong believer that things are changing and that the work-life balance will improve. So for new GPs coming for you in the future, they will have a lot of choice on how they work, who they work with, and their future careers. And I believe that their work-life balance will be better. So the negativity that we've associated with the job in the past, I think is in the past, and it will be moving forward.
So my biggest piece of advice, if you're a young doctor coming through, is find yourself a mentor. There are huge numbers of GPs with 10, 20 years worth of experience. And if you can find yourself a GP mentor who is like you or understands the things that you want to do, they will have a wealth of knowledge and contacts and bits of advice that they can give you to support you along the way. So when you get your first complaint, when you get your first patient shouting at you, there will be someone there for you to go to. And I think that's really important. It doesn't have to be an experienced GP. It can be a group of your own peers, but find people that are like-minded that can support you along the way.
There's lots of different ways and having different portfolio of careers, and I think that's really, I think, the thing that trainees need to have, maybe an open mind about what their opportunities and what things are available to them.
I think the idea of knowing that you're going into something that is quite a large responsibility, but making sure you take steps to try and protect yourself in a sensible way is probably the best advice that I can give you.
Do what's right for you, I think, is the most important thing, because we're all different, we all have different personalities, and there are some people who would want to run their own business, and for them being a partner is an amazing choice. For some, particularly trying to find out the type of practice they want to work at, doing locum jobs is also excellent, because you can walk around and do lots of different jobs in different practices and see where you fit best. But I think it's about finding the right practice that fits you, which means you can be the type of GP you want to be.
I always think back to one of my old partners who retired on ill health a few years ago. And at his leaving do, the one thing he said to all the practice was, just be nice to the patients. He said you can get anywhere in life if you're just nice to the patients.
I think I think it's really important when you're looking for GP jobs to really be mindful of all the pros and cons of each time, so you're going in with open eyes. So there are massive benefits for partnership, the same for salaried work and the same for locuming, but you need to make sure you're aware of all the potential hidden costs, that you're supported in whatever you're working in, and that you're aware of things like nationally agreed terms and conditions that you can find through the BMA. The other thing I think is really useful is do what you enjoy. So portfolio careers are becoming increasingly more popular. So if you're interested in being a GP with a specialist interest in a certain area, or you want to get more involved in medical politics, but you're not sure how to, if you contact the GP task force, we can help advise you, as we've got careers advisors that will be able to take you through this journey. So have a real look at all of the information out there and contact us if you need any additional help.